Oh, Jen, did I just get in your shot? Sorry.
What are you doing, Jen?
I just went sat down because why not?
Always taking over our damn videos.
We are just north of Florence, Oregon, and we are stopping to see some sea lions. So, yes, good job, Jed. So this is the Sea Lion Caves, and fun fact, this is the largest sea cave in all of the United States. What's not to love about that? Let's go see some sea lions.
Look who we're here with, Red Wine Bethune.
We found these guys.
We hooked back up. We united.
Hey, hang on.
What's Kyle doing over here?
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Hanging out.
Just interrupting shots left and right. It's fine. It's fine.
So we're going to be hanging out with these guys a lot this spring and summer, and who knows how long, because like we've been separated for way too long already.
Forever.
So expect to see lots of them. How does it smell down here, Molly?
Yummy. It's a little fishy.
It's a little fishy.
A little fishy.
Sea lions smell really good.
We have descended 200 feet via elevator down to the Sea Lion Caves. There is a big opening. Wait until you see this. This is incredible. There's hundreds of sea lions playing on the rocks in this giant cavern as the waves come crashing in. It's truly breathtaking.
There is also a lookout, or what is it called?
It's a lookout.
A lookout for the Heceta Head Lighthouse. So this lighthouse was built in 1894, and it's said to be one of the most photographed lighthouses in the world. At least that's what the sign says.
You don't believe the sign?
The sign cannot lie.
There's also a pretty little waterfall off to the right.
There is. It's absolutely beautiful. The view here is just really cool, being inside the cave and seeing the lighthouse out through the opening of the side. It's really, really pretty.
We're back up out of the cave. This place is absolutely incredible, well worth the stop. If it was just for like the sea lions, they're worth the price of admission, but you also have this beautiful, beautiful sea cave that is just, it's gorgeous. I've never seen anything like it, and it's definitely worth checking out. Hey Kyle, will you buy me some popcorn?
Sure. How much you want?
I want all of it, Kyle.
All of it?
All of it.
All you can eat popcorn buffet?
About in the Sea Lion Cave, we found it, and Jen's about to be washed away.
Yeah, it wasn't actually really hard to find. We just followed the sign. So I mean, that's a pretty good way to find a lighthouse.
This is actually a pretty neat place. So there's a river that empties out right here into the water. It's trying to take us out to sea.
Yeah, it seems like as the tide's coming in, it kind of backs it up, trying to keep our feet dry.
What are you backing up?
Backing up the river.
Okay, let's go see a lighthouse.
We made it to the top of the hill, up to the lighthouse. The view from here is absolutely breathtaking. The lighthouse, I thought it was going to be bigger, but it seems like it's a tiny little guy. It does have a first order Fresnel lens. If you've ever watched any of our lighthouse wanderings, then you'll know that these lenses were handmade in France and hand polished, and they're really beautiful in and of themselves. There is a gift shop on the way up here. Little tiny gift shop, but still has some pretty cool stuff, especially if you like lighthouses. This lighthouse has been automated. I'm not sure exactly when it was automated. Because of that reason, you can't go all the way to the top of the lighthouse, but it is still an active lighthouse today. Okay guys, just a quick update for you. We are just outside of Newport, Oregon, and we're taking a walk down to the beach. We're staying at a state park, South Beach, honey?
Yep.
Yeah, that's my hard drive. She knows everything. But we've actually been here for a few days and we've been cooped up because of the weather. It has been rainy and windy nonstop. The state park has tons of trails, and we're gonna go down to the ocean and, I don't know, see what the ocean looks like.
wind is absolutely insane out here, but you know what's really cool is how this dusting of sand kind of like runs across the top. It's like some apocalyptic scene. So we have made it a little further up the coast to the town of Tillamook, and I know what you're thinking, cheese.
And tonight's accommodations are actually cheesy.
So we're actually staying at the Blue Heron French Cheese Company. It's a harvest host, so if you've never heard of harvest host, it's basically a membership where you can stay at businesses all over the country in exchange for basically supporting their business. We are staying here tonight, and they have like the cutest little gift shop from when we went and checked in, so we're going to go explore that. They have a petting farm here, so lots of cool stuff. So they have a really cool store here. So there's all kinds of like little gifts that you can buy, local goods, of course, cheese and ice cream. And they even have a little deli where you can get sandwiches and charcuterie boards and all that kind of good stuff. So we decided to get one of their wine samplers. They actually have a Blue Heron label here, and they have 6 different wines. The sampler is 5 of their wines for $15. So we actually got I got my cheat sheet over here. We have the Sauvignon Blanc, we have a Pinot Gris, a Riesling, a Pinot Noir, and a Gewürztraminer.
What goes good with wine? Cheese. So we got an order of the Blue Heron Baked Brie. It looks super good. I'm excited to dig into it. All right, let's dig into this brie. That is so good. Nice warm brie is nice and creamy. Of course, you have the sweetness of the honey. There's a little bit of earthiness from the brie too. It's really nice. So of course they have, as Sandy mentioned earlier, animals that you can pet and feed. So of course Sandy had to get all the pet food.
Trying to put all my stuff away and get to the pet food. Yes, that's how you do it. Oh yes. Are you my new friend?
Good morning.
So we slept really well at the Harvest Host last night. I did anyway. Did you sleep okay?
Yeah, I slept pretty good. So this morning, I'm really excited because we are at the Tillamook Air Museum, just a short drive from the Blue Heron cheese place. I'm really excited because look at this aircraft behind us. This is called a Guppy, and hopefully we'll get to go into it later today. But first, we got to go get some tickets.
So before we even get inside, it's I think pertinent to talk about how massive this building is. It has to be at least the size of a football field, if not big. What do you think? Even probably more than a football field.
Probably.
It is absolutely massive, and it was built to hold blimps. So let's go see how much stuff they can fit inside this thing.
We weren't kidding when we said this place is massive. This is actually the world's largest wooden building. The world's largest. But like Sandy says, it was designed to hold blimps, so it's got to be big. So this gigantic hangar was actually part of the Tillamook Naval Air Station. There was actually 2 of these, Hangar A and Hangar B. We were in Hangar B. Unfortunately, Hangar A burnt down, and this was eventually decommissioned in 1948. But now, since 1994, this place has been an aviation museum. They have all kinds of different procedural trainers that you can sit in. They're just basically the cockpits, but I'm sitting in an A7E Corsair right now. This is a tight cockpit. Like, I'm not sure if I can actually reach everything inside of the cockpit. Like, my knees and everything are kind of up against the instrument panel. But you can come here and like live out your Top Gun fighter jet dreams in one of these things. I'm not going to show you the part where I'm making airplane noises. So we are now inside of the Mini Guppy. The Mini Guppy is capable of carrying 2 van lifers and a full contingent of a bus life family. Actually, do you think Blue Betty can fit in here?
Yeah, close.
Yeah, I think she could.
I think she could.
I think
she'd take off.
She would, no problem.
I definitely think we could fit 2 vans and Blue Betty in this thing.
What, are we just going to move everything in here now?
Yeah, we're gonna fly to we're gonna fly around the world. We had a lot of fun at the Aviation Museum, but if you are lactose intolerant, you may want to avert your eyes for this next segment. Actually, don't. I mean, it's not like you're eating the cheese. This is probably the most popular thing to do in Tillamook. We are now at the Tillamook Creamery. You excited?
This is what dreams are made of, y'all.
Cheese and ice cream for days.
So first stop was to get some food. They have a little food area here, I guess. What do you call them?
Food hall.
Yes, that's it. Food hall. They had several selections. Pretty much everything has some form of cheese on it. So I got a grilled cheese and some cheese curds. Actually looks pretty tasty. Look at that.
There you go. Have a nice day, guys. You too. Thank you.
Cheesy and delicious.
So they do have stuff that's not on like their regular menu. I got the Spice is Nice burger. I don't know how spicy it is. It's got pepper jack cheese, a house-made roasted pepper aioli of some kind as well. Oh, and it's got bacon on it. It's got some spice to it. It's pretty tasty. Okay, so lunch was really awesome. We were absolutely stuffed. Now we're gonna go on the self-guided cheese tour. See how Tillamook makes its cheese.
Okay, so they have a cow here and they have some milking equipment. I guess the challenge is you have 21 seconds to get all of the equipment on all the cow's udders to milk the cow. I'm up for the challenge.
Are you though?
I am.
Are you?
I am. First thing, you should never really stand behind a cow like this because they're gonna kick you in the face. Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
They don't really stick on these udders so well. No fair, they're like ceramics. But 3 seconds left. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine.
This is really cool. They have this giant area with these observation windows that's on a platform. So you can actually look down and see the cheese making process. They say it takes 10 gallons of milk to make 1 pound of cheese. Now we're down in the gift shop. They have, of course, their cheese and ice cream. And they also sell other products from around Oregon that are local. Ooh, they also sell cream cheese spread. They have a bunch of different flavors. Strawberry, chive and onion, original, California peach with honey.
They have the Tillamook Makers Reserve cheeses, and so these are cheeses that have been aged for a really long time. The oldest one they have is from 2010, so that makes it aged for like 12 years. That's crazy. This little teeny tiny block is $25, but I think we're gonna make the splurge and try this out, and I'm really, really excited. So now, the moment we've all been waiting for, ice cream! So we decided to go with a flight of ice cream. So we got us some caramel swirl, butter pecan, depending where you're from, and some utterly chocolate. It's utterly delicious.
When you come here, make sure you come hungry because holy cow, there's a lot to eat here. Holy cow. That's a cheese joke. That's a creamery joke.
Yeah, it's a joke.
It's not a very good one.
I was gonna say it's a bad joke. But this is really, really tasty. I love caramel ice cream. What'd you get there, butter pecan? Mm-hmm. And then some utterly chocolate here.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
I have always loved Tillamook's utterly chocolate ice cream. It is just like the most smooth and creamiest ice cream on the face of the planet. It's just delicious. They make really good ice cream. We're leaving Tillamook, but no worries. Our adventure up the Oregon coast continues as we head to Astoria. So be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell, and we'll see you in the next video. And until then, stay wonderful.
Call it a day.